Hey guys, we are going to work on practice sheet 19, the second video. We're going to move down to the second page. And we are going to do number 6 together, okay? So this says, write the equation of the line for the table shown below, okay? So remember, our equation will either be y equals kx or y equals mx plus b. Okay, it will be one of those two. So in order to figure that out, I have to see if it's proportional or not. So let's start with what we normally do, which is our constant rate of change. So remember, we need two reasons for it to be proportional. One of them is either A, it's linear, or B, it has a constant rate of change. So what is that number? Right? 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. So change in y is 3. Delta x (2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. And 6 plus 2 is 8. Please, guys, make sure, even though this 3 is down, it goes on top, and this 2 is up, it goes down, okay? Please, please, please remember to do that. So we know that this is for sure m and sometimes k, okay? So in order to figure out if it's k, we have to also see if it goes through 0, 0, right? So each time, according to this, we're going back by 2. So once I'm here, okay, so we go back 2, and 2 minus 2 is 0. Here, we can tell we need to go back 3. So 3 minus 3, 0. So that one means that we're not using, that means this is k. This is more specific. So it's not this one. It's y equals kx. And we know this one is k. It's m and k, right? So y equals 3/2 x. Please do not put 2/3. It will not be correct. Okay? Okay, so I am not going to do number 7 for you, but it is an important question. I am going to read it. So if you struggle with the reading, I'm going to read this out loud, pause it, and solve it. Okay? Fatima paid for 5 pallets of grass to be delivered. Each pallet costs $129.95. Fatima paid $76.20 for delivery. What is the total amount paid? Okay, so this comes from STAR, and I cannot remember if this was a griddable or not. But if it was, I think you'll not have trouble gridding this one because the decimals will be there. But please work through this one carefully, and then make sure you're like marking on your problem, okay? Number 8, I can tell this is multiply. So this is a triangle problem. Negative times positive is a negative, and then you multiply 16 times 17. Okay? Number 9, we've been working on this over and over and over. Hopefully you can tell. I'm not going to give you the angle pair, but write it in here. What I can tell is that it is straight, meaning it adds to 180. So the end point of your equation is 180, not 81. Okay? What I do want to go over is number 10, because we are forgetting this. So remember when we first learned to add and subtract, we had to have the same size pieces, okay? We do not have to have same size pieces anymore, okay, because this is division. So division, remember, we do Texas, Texas. What do I mean by Texas? That means we multiply and add. Okay, multiply and add. 9 times 5 plus 4. So what's 9 times 5? 45 plus 4 is 49 over 9. Then over here, 3 times 2 plus 1. 3 times 2, 6 plus 1 is 7. 7 over 3. Now if you remember, when we do division, we do keep, change, flip. Okay? So keep this one. Change this to a multiply. Flip this or find the reciprocal. Now, from this point, I like to find relationships. If you struggle with relationships, you can multiply 49 times 3, put that on top, 9 times 7, put that on bottom, but then you do have to divide it, okay? And on the bottom, you would get 63, kind of an ugly number. So always look to see if you can find at least one relationship. So I'm going to tell you there's a relationship here. See if you can find it. And here, you'll see if you can find it. And I'm going to help you with this one. Okay? Both of these divide by 7. 7 divided by 7. 49 divided by 7 is 7. Now there is another one here. If you can find it, I would do that. Okay, see if you can find that. And then at the end, you will multiply across the top, multiply across the bottom, and then you're going to make it a mixed number. Okay, a mixed number. So if I were you, I would find this relationship, because then you don't have to simplify at the end, because you always want to write it in simplest form. Okay? So find that relationship. If you don't know, ask somebody. I think it's an easy one though.